together my masdevallia ignea. She is still in bloom, but this bloom I don't think will last for much longer. It is already in bloom for about 1 month, and I am a bit in a hurry to repot it because masdevallia ignea, it is a cool grower, and yeah, we are about to get warmer and warmer temperatures. The orchid, it is in active growth, and it is not really a very good idea to repot this orchid in the middle of the summer. So I really tried to do this as soon as possible. We can see that she does have some green root tips, and her medium is made from some little bark and some peat. Now this is a good medium for a masdevallia orchid if you choose to pot her in organic medium. But you already know that I grow my orchids in semi-hydro, and masdevallias are known to actually love semi-hydro. I do have my masdevallia Huyana Pichu in that setup, and it has rebloomed. It absolutely loves it. Now I really like that this medium she is in is so easy to it doesn't stick to the roots, so this will be a very gentle repotting for this orchid. She won't really feel it too much. Also, I can see I have some coconut husk in there, and yeah, I do have some dead roots because this medium is a bit decomposed, but not really badly. This was a rather expensive orchid. I purchased it about 2 months ago from Secret Garden, and I think I paid 25 euros for it. So that is quite a big price for a masdevallia ignea, but at least I knew it was very healthy. I purchased it in the past from Claes and Orchidian, and the orchid came rootless with fusarium, and that one is dead. Now I really love this orchid because it has these fiery red blooms. I hope you can see that. Mine is already a bit damaged, so as I said, I don't think it will last for much longer. And I think I will start by cutting off the dead roots so I can better see what medium I still have left. The roots that are dead, you can see that they just come off easily, and they leave, the velamin is coming off easily, and it leaves the string behind. That root is obviously dead, so you can gently press on them, and if they feel firm to the touch, they are most probably alive. I will let now my scissors to or the alcohol from it to evaporate, and then I will cut them. I do also have some moss from when the orchid was a plug here inside the root ball, as we usually see on orchids, but that is okay. It is very important when you repot in semi-hydro to make sure you remove as much of the old medium as you can. Also, you don't want to go to the sink too soon, because if you have too much dead material or medium on the root system and you flush it to the sink, you will most probably clog up your drainage, and I'm sure you don't want that. So take it easy, take your time, repot whenever you do have the patience, because we know that repottings, at least for me, are not the funniest thing we can do for our orchids. So yeah, I also see that I might have multiple plants in here. I'm not very sure. I see a piece of the rhizome in here, so it actually seems that it is one single plant. This orchid usually grows in height, and in time you will actually need to divide it and lower down the level of the pseudobulbs, because this orchid does love a lot to have cooler temperatures to the root system and quite a lot of moisture. I would never let this orchid to dry off in case you plan to pot her in organic medium. And that actually makes it a perfect candidate for having its medium decomposed pretty soon, because if you keep an organic medium constantly moist, quite often in about 6 months the medium will be decomposed. So yeah, I can see I have here some roots that are dead, but they are recently dead, so yeah. I do think that I chose the perfect moment to repot it. If I would have purchased it in winter, I would totally choose to repot her in winter. That is the coolest season that we have to repot this orchid, because it is best to repot this type of orchid when you have cooler temperatures for the next 2 to 3 months, so she gets fully adjusted. But anyway, she does live in my bathroom, where the temperatures never really go more up and above 25 Celsius when we are making a shower, and normally when we are not, the temperature does stay between 20 and 23 Celsius, which is quite okay for this orchid, because in the night time the temperature does get pretty low for about or to about 18 Celsius, which yeah, is really nice. I do believe that this orchid will perform very well in my environment, because I finally got a healthy one. It is a bit hard to save this orchid when you receive her rootless, as I did the first time from Claes and Orchidian, in the middle of the summer, already stressed. So yeah. I will actually take my time to take away all the dead materials from the base of the plant, because if you have dead stuff there, when you will put the orchid in semi-hydro, she will start to mold at the base. That is not that doesn't really mean that she will rot, but you shouldn't promote mold activity. And I think all these other roots are alive, at least from what I can see right now. So now I can go and shower the root system and remove this dusty pit, and I will come back. Okay, so here we are. The root system is as clean as I could possibly get it at this time. Now I will spray the root system with hydrogen peroxide. This is 3%, by the way. This is a very good antifungal agent, and also it heals up any snails if she has any, or their eggs. I'm very interested in spraying the base of the rhizome, because there is where we can have some hidden snails, and also the roots. We can see that my root system is in active growth, and that is really nice. I have a lot of root tips, and these that I left are very healthy. I did find one more dead root, which I will cut. But you see, and this is the first time I am seeing this on a masdevallia, and I think from now on I will pay more attention. This root at the base the velamin was dead, but from the tip she was continuing to grow, and I have only seen this on Phalaenopsis orchids, and they are able to actually, the root is able to still survive even if she is cracked, or if we are missing a part of the velamin, as long as the actual root or string is still green, as you can see here. This is a light green, she is still alive, and I cut it. That is that. I didn't know masdevallias could do that as well. Masdevallias are not necessarily epiphytes, they are semi-terrestrial orchids, and or the ones that I know So yeah, now I will let the orchid fizz for a few minutes, and now I will put some needles here. So here it is my customized pot. It is a cup actually. I have received these green ones from Corina, and they are super nice because they limit quite a lot of the algae that does appear in semi-hydro. It is way too tall, so I will start with the empty reservoir this time, and I will add the medium. Very gently I will tap it to make sure that the little scars do get in between the roots. This is a very nice setup for masdevallias because the clay material does keep the root system cooler, and they absolutely love that in my experience. So. Okay, and at this point I want to add a top layer of green moss. This moss does remain green in my care from what I could observe lately. So I will take some and top up the medium. This will limit the evaporation rate quite a lot and will keep the base of the plant actually constantly moist, and that is something that a masdevallia would absolutely love. I have experimented quite a lot with the green moss lately, and I can only say that I am super happy with the development of my orchids, which do have a top layer of green moss. So yeah, I will use it. Now we can see that the roots are very visible. I will go to the sink and completely fill up the pot, letting it to drain, and I will leave some water in the reservoir. And yeah, every time the reservoir will get almost empty, I will water the orchid again. That would happen most probably once every 7 days. This orchid is a bit of a drinker, so I think she will absolutely love its new setup. And yeah, I would also pay attention to the quality water that I'm using for masdevallias, because these orchids don't need a lot of fertilizer, and also these orchids do prefer cooler temperatures. So when I'm watering my masdevallia orchids and also my Miltoniopsis, I do use coolish water at about 15 Celsius. So I make sure I cool up the root zone. So okay guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and also I will put you in the comment section below a link towards my masdevallia care tutorial in case you have missed it. So if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching and see you all next time. Bye!